I'm gonna make your fideo. Okay, I already started with the onions. I diced them, and then the potatoes. This is the way my daddy told me to cut the potatoes for this particular recipe. So you cut your potato in half. You cut your potato in half, then you dice it very, well, not too thin, but thin. And you don't get your fingers in there. Hopefully you have a better cutting board than I do. Mine's in California. And don't send it to me. Last one. Okay. Now, your daddy got me these kind of fideo, which is, oh, where's my little, my cute, oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. There it is. Don't look at my mess. Anyway, he got me this kind of fideo, which comes already, you know, sliced. And they do have the kind that come in little coils. They're little circles. And you just get a couple of them and then you scrunch them up and then you put them in there. So what the first thing you do is you get some oil. Get some oil. And, well, you turn on your burner and you let it heat up for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're going to need tomato paste, you're going to need pepper, and you're going to need some ground cumin. It's kind of powdery. And then what you do is, okay, you add some oil to your pan, a little bit, not a whole lot. And it starts to warm up. See, I didn't want you to film just yet. I don't have everything together. Anyway. It's already starting to burn. Okay, so then you put your onions in there and let them start to saute. Pause that thing, right? So anyway, you saute your onions, let them saute for a little bit. Alright. Then you put in your fideo. And it's just your dad and me, so I'm gonna put a little bit, like a little bit more than half for just us. Just gotta heat it up a little more. And you just kind of play with it. You just kind of play with it and let it brown. With the onion, so it'll have the onion smell. Now your dad doesn't particularly care for the beef because he's a vegetarian. So normally the normal people would eat either hamburger meat, hamburger meat or chicken, and you can cook chicken on the side. And that's what I did. I cooked some chicken. I have some chicken on the side so that when this is done, then I serve my own. I add chicken to it. But yeah, basically it's hamburger meat, chicken, and some people, which is me, I like to cut up some steak into little cubes, and then I put steak cubes in here, diced up. So. But the normal is the hamburger meat or the chicken. Yeah. my mother liked to add, she'd boil the chicken and then she'd cut it up into dices and then she'd throw it in here when this was ready. When you're ready to put in the liquid, then she would put that in here, but not before. Okay, can you see it starting to brown now? Can you get closer, honey? So the main thing is for them to see the food. See how it's starting to brown? Okay. Now we don't want this to burn. See, it's already starting to burn, and that burning, it's okay, it's the onions, that's why. Okay, so then what you do is you toss in your spaghetti sauce.
It's not spaghetti sauce.
Well, this tomato sauce then.
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste, whatever. Anyway, toss that in there, and then look out, because here comes the water. You see on the thing? No. And you go halfway with the pan, just halfway. You don't smother it in the water, and then you know, if you want to, and you know, what I used to do is I always waited. I did a little bit of onions, sauteing a little bit, and then I would add the rest at this particular time because I didn't want burnt onions. And it's been so many years I've forgotten. So anyway, that's why it's burnt. The onion, you see little burnt pieces, those little burnt onions. Okay. Then try to get as much as this tomato paste in there. And it's, you know, I like this one because it comes with Italian herbs. It already has the herbs, some herbs in there. Give you a little herb flavor. Okay. Then you add your cumin.
How much cumin are you adding?
Well, you kind of eyeball it, and you're just going to make sure that the whole thing has it, the whole pan has it in there. I mean, that's the way my mom and dad cooked. They eyeballed everything.
Looks like about a tablespoon to me.
Oh, a little bit more than a tablespoon, honey. Maybe a tablespoon and a half.
Now, what is this you're putting in?
This is pepper. This is pepper, and it's like maybe a nice heaping.
It's black pepper.
Black pepper, nice heaping teaspoon. Then you add your potato that you cut up into all kinds of little slices. And the thing is that when the potato is cooked and comes apart, or not comes apart, but you know, when it's cooked, then the meal is ready. Can't see it.
So it's like 20 minutes?
Yeah,
30 minutes?
About 20 minutes, more or less.
And how do you know the potatoes are done? Try to cut them with a fork?
Well, you stick a fork in them, and you know, that's it. When they're soft and they go through, then it's cooked.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go. You just let it simmer for...
So there you go. That's Fideo. So I hope that yours comes out okay, better than mine, because it's got little black shards. And I got your apron. Thank you. I wear your apron. Thank you very much. So we're gonna eat in a little while, and I'm gonna heat up some beans. And what I like to do is I like to put some of the beans, the pinto beans, into the bowl with the fideo. That's how the normal Mexican people eat it. That's not including your dad. He thinks he's Mexican, but he's not. Anyway, so, oh, and it's the best is with tortillas, homemade tortillas, not the store-bought, because they're Anyway, so enjoy. Okay, cut.
Cut.
Kababa. I forgot to add salt. About, about a teaspoon and a half. Just to make it go all the way around. And that's it. Want to buy?